be doing a get ready with me today. It's gonna be super quick. I'm not sure how long it's gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and edit and speed up some parts. But I am gonna be getting ready. I'm gonna do my makeup and then I'll include the final look at the end. But I'm not gonna talk through this video. I'm just gonna do a voiceover because I do have a 1-year-old and he's like running all over the place right now. So I don't want to take too much time away from him. Luckily he's just playing around and I can see him. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. I will speed up, like I said, the process a little bit, but I will leave everything that I use in the description. And yeah, so I just started off, I just moisturized my face with a moisturizer. I don't really use a primer too often, but the moisturizer I used was the Belief moisturizer. I believe that's what the brand is called, but I'll leave everything in the description box. And if I keep looking that way, it's because my screen is open and I just want to see how everything's looking. But yeah, so I'm currently in my restroom right now. Sorry that the lighting is not the best. I do have a ring light, but I haven't done this in a while and I don't have like an extravagant light setup, so just bear with me. This is all I have right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So that's pretty much for this intro. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so maybe I will kind of talk a little bit, but I'm just going to describe the products that I'm using. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is the matte version, and I think they have another one that is more like a dewy finish, but I have the matte version here. And this is in the shade Golden Beige. It is a little bit darker for me, but I do make it work with like a lighter concealer and all that. And I just blend it down to my neck, but this is what it looks like. And this was like really popular back in a couple years ago, I think. But it has like this like little applicator here, and it does have a paint like smell. But I love it because like I said, it is a matte. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and apply that right now. Alright, so pretty much how I apply this is directly to my face because I don't use it on anybody else. And I know this is still unsanitary, but this is just what I do. So I'll go ahead and apply some on, and then I'll go ahead and get my beauty blender just right here. It's a little dirty, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of blend it out. So yeah, that's what I do. Oh yeah. You can tell it's a little bit too dark, too yellow maybe. But like I said, I do make it work with concealer. Alright, now that I look all crazy and don't mind the background music, that's my son listening to his little show, I'm gonna go ahead and take my 2 concealers that I use. The first one is the Frankie Rose Cosmetics Concealer. This is Our Little Secret Concealer. I'm in the shade Fresh, and I use this one to highlight the under eye. And then on top of that, sometimes I will go in with a brighter concealer. So today's one of those days, and I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me. This one is in the shade Ivory, which is 05 or 05, number 5, whatever. This is what it looks like. And then this is the Frankie Rose Concealer. What that one looks like. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this under my eyes. And you know, a lot of people make fun of 2016 trends and you would do like the little triangle under the eye. I still do that because I just love, I mean, I don't know if it really does much for me. I mean, I don't think so. I just love a shit ton of concealer under my eyes and I don't care. So I go ahead and do that one with the Frankie Rose one first, and then I'll add a little touch of the Maybelline on top of that. Just on the areas. I'll go ahead and do above my Cupid's bow as well. And then I go in with the Beauty Blender again. And this time I take the little pointy part and I just kind of blend it out. Alright, now that that's all blended out under the eyes, I did go ahead and add a little bit more of the brighter concealer under my eyes, so it might look a little bit more light. But after that, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my setting powder, or my baking powder, whatever you want to call it. The one I use is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder. This is in the shade Butter. This is what the cap looks like. I have it open right now. But I just go ahead and go in under the eye. I'll go ahead and kind of blend it out a little bit more, just so it doesn't get any creases. And then I will go in with a triangle little puff. And I just go ahead and go in, honestly. I know it's a lot, but trust me. I don't leave it baking either. I just kind of just let it sit there for like a second or two. Go over the eyes, a little on the nose, above where we did the highlight, a little there. I like to get really in the inner corner, and yeah, I kind of bring it up all the way. I don't really bake with this one because this one is lighter and it will leave you really bright under eye. So not really going for that today, but I do like a bright under eye. So then I'll leave it on for like a second, let it sit, and then I will dust it off with my little e.l.f. complexion brush, and I'll just kind of dab it. Alright guys, so here I'm just dusting off all of that powder that we had underneath the eyes. Just zooming you guys in right here just so I can show you guys that we're just dusting off that baking powder. I don't want to leave anything baking with this powder because I feel like it really will leave your under eyes a little bit light. But if you're into that, go ahead and do that. But I don't really like doing that, so I just dust it off until I don't see any more powder residue. Alright, next I'm going to go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This is in the shade Medium Golden, and this is what the powder looks like. And this one does not really give much coverage, maybe like a natural, like it says in the title, natural coverage. And I just kind of go on the face with that. Okay, so here I'm just dusting that Mineralized Skin Finish powder all over the areas that I did not put any Fenty powder, just because I just want to add color to the surrounding area, not really under the eyes, because I like to keep my under eyes a little bit more bright, and then the surrounding areas add more color. Alright, so we're not done with the powders under the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Charlotte Tilbury, the little finishing powder. I don't know, and this is in the shade Medium, number 2. I have the little miniature size because I wanted to try it out and because I was not trying to spend hella money on the powder. But I don't use it all the time, so I still have like a full little thing. So I go in under the eye, I go above on the eyelid, and I just set it. I'm not sure if I noticed a difference, but I mean, it's a cool powder, I guess. I'm just gonna set it where I put my Fenty powder, and yeah, so that's pretty much it for the powders. I know that's a lot. And my under eyes crease. They've always creased no matter what product I use. A non-crease concealer. I've tried it all. They still crease. So regardless if I put all this stuff under my eyes, whether I put a lot or a little bit, it's still gonna crease. That's just how my under eyelids are. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the powders for the face. Next we're gonna move on to blush and bronzer, and then we'll move on to the eyebrows and eyes after that. All right, so the blush I'm gonna be using is MAC's powder blush. This is in the shade Coppertone. It is a matte finish, so there's no shimmer in it. I guess you could call this like a, not peach, it's not peach. I mean, I don't know how it'll come off. Well, I guess on camera it looks like a peach, but it's like a little bit deeper than that. Of course, on all skin type or different skin types or skin colors is gonna look a little bit different. So for me, I mean, it's not dark, but I guess you'll see when I put it on. It kind of reads differently on camera. But I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques brush. I don't know what kind of brush this is. I just use it as a blush brush. I'm not sure if it was considered a blush brush, but I use it for a blush. And I will go in and just apply the blush. I suck at applying blush. I don't know how to apply blush. I recently just started getting into blush. So if anyone has any good recommendations for a blush brush that's not this huge ass brush, or maybe I am using it correctly, I don't know. Let me know, because I am always down to try new brushes. Even though I have like a lot that I don't even use. So yeah, I just go in. I don't add too much because, like I said, I am just barely starting to get into blush, and I'm still kind of learning my, like, how to apply it. I just kind of add it. I mean, I don't know if that really did anything. I guess you can add a little bit more. And just add it. Alright, cool. I think I'm gonna stop there. Alright, so yes, I added my blush before my bronzer. I don't know why I did that. But next, I'm gonna go in and apply my bronzer. And I don't apply too much because I already have the blush. And I don't know why. I don't like to apply too much bronzer. But I'm gonna go in with the Patrick Ta She's Sculpted Bronzer Duo. I have used the cream part a couple times. I mainly just use the powder, but this is what it looks like. So you have the cream here and then the powder here. And I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M530 brush and just apply the bronzer, like where under my cheekbones, I guess. Please don't come for me for my blending. I don't know, I just kind of wing it. Alright, so here I'm just applying the bronzer to the perimeters of my face. So forehead, still underneath the cheekbone area. I just literally apply it like however, I don't even know. I know there's like a certain technique depending on face shape of where you're supposed to apply the bronzer, but I just really apply it anywhere and just hope for the best. Sometimes I look really orange because I don't know how to choose out the color, but yeah, so I'm just applying it, just adding more warmth to the skin, and yeah. Alright, turn the brightness up a little bit. So I'm going to start on my eyebrows. And we'll see if I could get this on camera. So let me see. trying to do this without. All right, so this is the actual eyebrow pencil that I use. This is a Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit. This is in the shade 4.5. Actually, my coworker that I used to work with at Shiseido actually put me onto this because her eyebrows were like amazing. And I remember we would always talk about like makeup, obviously, because we used to work in cosmetics, and so I would be like, what eyebrow pencil are you using? And she's like, oh, the Benefit one. So yeah, she put me onto this. I ended up trying it out and I fell in love with it. And the shade that I use is 4.5. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my eyebrows. All right guys, so here I'm just literally applying the product. I don't really have any special way that I do them. I just kind of start by drawing a line on the bottom of the brow, kind of doing like short strokes, I guess. And then I go ahead and just start filling in the gaps in the beginning of the eyebrow because I do not have a lot of hair there. Due to over plucking when I was younger, like in middle school, high school, and stuff like that. So my eyebrows are pretty thin. They might not look that bad on camera, but they are pretty thin, and I do notice that I don't have any hair growth in the beginning of my eyebrows, so I just usually draw it in. So that's pretty much what I'm doing here. And yeah, I kind of struggle with my eyebrows, which is why they are my least favorite part of my makeup routine, because they always come out different every time. Sometimes they're super thick, sometimes they're not like right or how I want them, but of course I know they're not supposed to look similar. But yeah, I just am continuing to perfect and try and perfect my eyebrows with this brow pencil. And yeah, go ahead and speed it up a little bit. So this is how it looks so far. I already cleaned up the eyebrows. That's how it's looking. So next I'm gonna move on to eyeshadow. I was kind of like going through my stuff and seeing like what I could use. And I forgot that I had this Dose of Colors Sassy Siennas eyeshadow palette that I got in my BoxyCharm a while ago. It's been a while, so it's probably old, but I'm gonna use it because I've been into like neutrals and like stuff like that, and this one has like a bunch of like pretty shades, so I'll probably do like these three here, and then we'll see what I come up with. All right, so to save my under eyes from any fallout, if I do have any fallout from this, I went ahead and applied some translucent powder, and I used the One Size powder by Patrick Starr. So for the eyeshadow, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the lighter of the three shades that I'm using today. So I'm gonna go in with this one here. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that as a transition shade, and I'm just gonna kind of go from here to here and then deepen it up in the crease with the darkest one. I'm not gonna do these two shades here because they are a little bit too corally or pink for me, so I'm just gonna use the three neutral shades that I showed you guys. So I'm gonna start off with the lighter one as the transition, and then just kind of gradually deepen it with these two shades. Okay guys, so here I'm just taking that lighter of the three shades and just applying it into my crease as a transition. I am kind of weighing this shadow out. I normally don't do this like like I'm explaining in the video. I do usually do like a rounded out outer corner, but today I was feeling a little different and wanted to try winging it out just a little bit. So that's pretty much what I'm doing here, and I'm just gradually adding that color into the crease, like I said, as a transition for all the other shades that we're going to be applying. And like in the video, I do end up doing a halo eye. That wasn't my intention at first, but I think it ended up turning out okay. But yeah, so here I'm just adding in that transition shade. Alright, so this is kind of what I have so far. I was gonna do the outer corner, like just a deeper, like the deeper color, but then I ended up doing like a halo eye. So this is kind of what I have so far. I'm just kind of blending it upwards into the kind of like the eyebrow bone. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep blending it out. So I'm gonna pretty much do this on the same eye. I'm gonna kind of finish up the eye, and I'll come back and show you guys how the eyes came out after. Alright, so this is what I have so far for the eyes. Don't worry, it's gonna come out better. So I went ahead, I added some shimmer in the center of the eyelid from the Artist Couture palette, the bronze, Supreme Bronze palette. And I went ahead and just used my middle finger to apply it on there. I feel like it gives it better payoff with the finger. So I went in with that because that little palette, the Dose of Colors ones, does not have a shimmer in it, and I wanted a little pop of shimmer in the middle. So that's what I have so far. I'm gonna go ahead and add eyeliner and lashes, and then I'll come back and show you guys the finished eye look with lashes and everything. Alright guys, so this is the finished look here. I added the liner, which I use the, where is it? Let me find it. Okay, I used the Almay liquid liner in the shade Black. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm so glad I put these lashes on because it kind of hides. I try to do like a wing, but the tip of this liner is like, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of like awkward, and it's pretty like stiff, so it's not really flexible as far as you trying to do a wing. But it's pretty good like if you're a beginner. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I just don't like it how it came out today. I didn't want to do like a super long wing because I feel like the lashes kind of take away from that, so you can't really see it anyways. I used this for the liner. For the lashes, I will link them or post them in the description. I'm not sure if they're still available. If I remember correctly, that these are the lashes that I'm thinking about. I'll go ahead and post them in the description. Let me zoom in a little bit more. So yeah, did the liner, did the lashes. I went ahead and put mascara on the bottom lashes. I went ahead and added the shadow as well. Pretty much the same colors that I used in the crease and all that I put underneath. I did add a little bit of white eyeliner in the waterline, but not too obvious, I don't think, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. And what else did I do? So the lashes, liner. Oh, I added my lip, which I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner. This is in the shade Cool Brown. This is what it looks like. Mine's a little bit dirty. And then for the lipstick, I used also from Anastasia the matte satin lipstick in the shade Haze. And this is what it looks like. Let's see if I can get it. It's also a little dirty. So that's what it looks like. I have the other shade in Butterscotch, I think that's what it's called, but I like it. My lips are a little crusty right now, so yeah, but this is pretty much the finished look, guys. pretty much what I do pretty much all the time. I'm gonna do my hair and change, but this is pretty much the finished look, pretty much what I do all the time when I do like my makeup, or I don't always do a halo eye. Sometimes I'll just like do like a normal eyeshadow, but if I'm feeling a little crazy and I want to do something different, I'll do a halo eye. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was kind of like a thorough kind of get ready with me, or you know, stuff like that. I haven't filmed a video in a while. A lot has been happening in my life. I had a baby about a year ago, and I decided to quit working and just stay at home full time. So my time has been pretty much wrapped up around my son, and really just trying to find myself again and try and balance mom life from like doing stuff that I really actually enjoy doing, which is makeup. Not that I don't enjoy being a mom, that kind of sounded wrong, but you know what I mean, like trying to find balance between mom life and doing stuff that I enjoyed doing before having him, which is makeup. And that's why I did create my makeup page a few years back, before I had him, just because makeup was really like my biggest and greatest passion. And I kind of like, since having him, kind of fell off from that, because obviously like having a baby is a lot of work, it takes up a lot of time, but I think with just finding balance between the two, I will slowly get back into makeup. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm gonna be recording videos all the time, but whenever I get the chance, I will try and record something for you guys, whether that's makeup, a haul, if I ever get new makeup, which I have a lot, so I don't think I'm gonna be purchasing anytime soon, but I have been seeing a lot of new things coming out, so I might have to do a little purchasing here coming up. But yeah, this is pretty much gonna wrap up the makeup look. Like I said, I will link everything or post everything in the description. I hope you guys have had a great holiday season, and I hope you guys have a great new year. Whether I post again before that or not, I just hope you guys have a good start to the new year, and happy holidays. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Right, before I let you guys go, this is the finished look. So I went ahead and just put on a jacket that I got from Shein. I curled my hair and I just parted it towards the side. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the holidays, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the year and a good start to the new year. And I will talk to you guys soon. You guys can follow me on my social media, or on my Instagram, whatever. I'll go ahead and link it down below. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And for any new subscribers, welcome. And if anybody sees this, welcome to my channel. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.